Mr. Giggles.
This is the perfect crust pizza you were looking for, so.
That is the perfect pizza.
Subscribe to see more. So my husband's gonna enjoy his pizza. It's made for my husband. So my husband told me, baby, I'm gonna order pizza. I said, what? You're gonna order what? Let's make you a pizza, homemade fresh pizza, baby. So first, I had my yeast, my sugar, and my warm water rising here for a bit. And I have here my all-purpose flour with some salt and some sugar. I'm gonna go ahead and add it into my mixture like this. We're making homemade pizza. Once you add it up, you start it. Just keep folding, keep folding. Just go as fast as you can. You can use your hand, or you can just keep using a spatula. Just form it before you can start kneading it. And we're gonna be kneading this pizza for 15 minutes straight, so we do not have to let it sit and wait and rise, because it's 5 o'clock and we need to get going. So this pizza here is all together. Don't worry, it's still good. This is how you want your dough to be. And we're gonna go ahead and add in a little bit of oil so we can start kneading our pizza. We'll be back. So this is how the dough looks. I'm gonna go ahead and put in 3 teaspoons of oil. You have to measure, but I'm not measuring, so I'm gonna go ahead and start kneading this dough in here up till it forms into a shape that I want. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep kneading. Now that everything is coming to, we're gonna be transferring on the counter and start kneading. So we're gonna be kneading this pizza for 15 minutes straight. So get knead. That's how you knead the pizza. It's not hard to make, it's easier. And if you want, once you knead it for 15 minutes, you can either use it right away or just put it somewhere warm to rise again for another half hour or an hour to get the perfect fluffy pizza. You gotta keep kneading for 15 minutes. I'll be back. And I forgot to let you know, if it's stickier, make sure you sprinkle a little bit of flour to make it not sticky on your hand. You're gonna be back. Keep kneading so it is not sticky in your hand. So we're gonna be back. So the last time that I posted my pizza recipe, someone said, how do you fold it whilst kneading it? You don't want to use your fingers, you want to use your palm right here, and you grab it like this and just like, because you want it to stay in a nice round shape. You keep kneading it like this with your palm here. You grab and you roll, you grab and you roll. It's not sticky, so it's coming together. And if you're tired because you need muscle, you can use your left hand. As long as your hands are washed, you can use both hands to just keep you going, so you're not tired just using one hand. I'll be back when my dough is fully kneaded, and we're gonna continue. We keep kneading. This is about 13 minutes into the kneading, and it's getting to the shape that we want. You do not want to stop kneading for 15 minutes. That's why I said if your arm is tired, use the other arm and keep kneading. No. Because we don't want it to change temperatures. No. Just keep kneading and kneading and kneading and kneading and kneading. Knead till when you have the dough like this, and when you bounce on it, it should bounce back up. It should come up. So it's not ready yet. It's a little bit more. It needs a little bit more to finish. So we gotta keep kneading, and we'll be back. At this point, my shoulder is killing me, but we have to keep kneading. kneading this dough till we are done kneading. So it is about time to stop kneading because you don't want to over knead it. And the dough is beautiful. And look, you see that? I'm putting much more dents in there. Once you press on it, it should stop. So our pizza dough is done, and from now you can either choose to use it because it's fully kneaded, or just put it in oil, sprinkle some oil in a pan and just put it in there and cover it up for 30 minutes. Then you can use it. I think I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna go ahead and put like 2 teaspoons of oil in here and just drag it all over to make sure it's coated in the pan. And you can use those fancy cutters, and if you don't have it, go ahead and use a knife and cut it. John, please.
Oh.
Lower it. Once you do it like this, you have 2 perfect size pizza. Now you can make 2 large pizzas. I'm gonna put 1 in the oil for it to rise for, like, I like to coat the top into the oil too, and I'm gonna cover it up to let it rise a little bit, not too much, so I can use it right away because my husband is hungry. And I'm gonna go ahead and put some oil in a bowl and cover this up, and this can stay in the fridge for up to a week before you use it for your pizza. You got it? So I have this airtight container. I'm gonna go ahead and pour like 1 teaspoon of oil and just go ahead and place my dough in there like this. It's all nice, and you go ahead and cover it up just like this and put it in a refrigerator. It can last for a week. And once we are done waiting for this dough to rise for 30 minutes, let's go ahead and clean up. Be back. So it's been 30 minutes. We cannot wait any longer because we have to make sure this is starting, and it's starting to rise a little bit. It's a little bit bigger than I put it. So we're gonna go ahead and get our pizza. Normally when it rises, you just punch a hole in there and just start using it, but we're just gonna go ahead and pick up our pizza like this and put it on the tray, and I'm gonna start spreading this pizza onto the pan just like this. I'm gonna try and spread it how I want it onto the pan so it's nice and the size that I want. You can choose to make it rise more so it's more fluffier, but this is gonna taste as beautiful as how you're gonna leave it to rise. You have to eat. It's late. This is a spontaneous pizza, so we have to make sure it's ready for daddy to eat. If not, daddy's gonna starve. So I started spreading it. See, you spread it to make it perfectly even into the shape of your pan, just like this. And maybe one day I'll show you another recipe of the one that is risen, because it can still rise in the refrigerator, but you have to give it some time. And my whole pizza is laid out beautiful on the pizza tray. This is how you want it to be shaped, nice and shapy. I cannot do the fancy stuff that the restaurants do. So with this, we're gonna have thicker dough, thicker crust. So if you don't want thicker crust, just adjust it, let it rise, and just use a thinner layer of pizza. And hopefully you learn how to roll it. I don't know how to roll it. So this is the perfect crust that I'm going for, and you won't believe what this pan is gonna make the bottom nice and golden crust. So first we're gonna go ahead and sprinkle some olive oil. I know it'll be weird, but olive oil does the magic on the bottom. Have here my olive oil. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit, just like this, not too much. This is ragu, our favorite sauce to use because it has all the flavors that you need, perfect for your pizza sauce. And we have our spoon here, so we're gonna go ahead and spread out the oil on the top to make sure it's coated. This oil is gonna help make the crust nice and crispy and moist at the same time. So I spread it all over, and I'm gonna go ahead and open up my ragu. Let me shake it out a little bit. I'm gonna go and open it up and just spread the amount that I want on my pizza. So I go ahead and spread it just like this. My husband likes a lot of sauce, so I'm gonna go ahead and put as much of sauce that I'm gonna put. Very good, to make it look nice. And you want to leave like a little bit part of the end that there's no sauce, so it's easy to grab when you're gonna enjoy it. And our sauce is done on top. We're gonna go ahead and use bowl and basket mozzarella. This is whole milk mozzarella. We're gonna use it, and we're gonna sprinkle it on top of the pizza. This part of the pizza with the sauce and the cheese, you can put as much as you want to put, how cheesy you want your pizza. So we're going here with a little bit lighter cheesy, so we're gonna go ahead and put in not too much cheese, but enough to make this pizza a little bit more cheesy. So we're just going with plain pizza, just sauce and cheese, and just like this, your pizza crust is done and is ready to be baked. And we're gonna be baking this on 400 for 15 minutes. No less, no more. 400 for 15 minutes, and your pizza is nice and done. This pizza is gonna taste so amazing. And one more thing before I'm done, I love to sprinkle some oregano leaf. My toddler is bothering me a little bit, so once it's baked, it's gonna look nice on top. So our pizza is ready to be baked, so we're waiting for the oven to heat up to 400, then we can toss it in the oven. I'll be back with you. So our oven is up to 400 degrees, and now it's calling me to come put the pizza in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. Temperature gonna drop. That is fine. We just toss our pizza in there and just boom. It's all done, and we put a timer. 15 minutes. Start. Perfect everywhere for the pizza to cook. So I'll get back to you in the process of the pizza cooking. See ya. The cheese is starting to melt, and it's only 3 minutes now, so this is how it's starting. And I hope you're seeing how nice and fluffy our pizza looks. It's gonna taste so amazing. I can't wait to enjoy it. It's gonna taste so good. So our pizza is calling us. It's ready, so let's go get the pizza and start rolling. Voila, this is our pizza.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the pizza is ready. It's looking nice and nice, perfect golden.
Oh,
the crust
really
are perfect,
nice.
and the cheese melted perfect. So, my husband started this pizza is a little bit tricky to cut. Because you close it off and start in the middle. And one off inside. It's not that hard. Oh my god. It's nice and crispy on the edge. Oh my god, look at the cheese.
Oh, it's fine. Nice. Oh, 4 slices, yeah.
Ow. Ooh.
Oh man, that's a nice pizza.
My pizza is all sliced up. That's all. That's the end of the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. Let me know what I can make next, and I'll be happy to make it for you guys. See you in my next video. And my candle wants to be part of the video, but he won't. Please comment. You guys wait for me. Please comment. Stop the show. Hey, he didn't make it after me. He's looking forward to go eat his pizza with his daddy. Look, he's gonna go eat pizza with his daddy. It's time. He wants to go eat pizza. That's how much everybody loves Mommy's pizza. Look at John. He already ate and he's ready. Look at cute. Johnny, how does Mommy's pizza taste? Hey, how does it taste? Yummy? Daddy, how does it taste?
Very good. Oh my god.
Very good.
Very good.
Baby Johnny's getting his pieces. He's all full. He's ready to go to bed, but he wants to eat pizza, so we have to give him pizza. Yay! Yummy! And he's
Good
watching
job.
his cocomelon while he's trying to eat his pizza. So that'll be the end of the video. Love you guys all.